word of the game.
Oh, you guys ready to get going tonight? Fun shenanigans.
We're starting off hot, right into combat.
Time. Yeah, you are.
Not according to Rico.
I'm gonna try something to pivot.
Because plans only last as long as it takes for Jew to see the enemy.
The first time something like this happened. What are you talking about?
First time for Jew, maybe.
First time for the first time for everything. He's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious that Rico does get into his characters just in case whoever is at this point watching, because his other character doesn't want to have combat. He wants to totally be quiet and stealthy this. And the minute you guys come up with a plan, Jew decides he's going to go swinging. So you can't say that Rico doesn't play his characters. You are wrong. He's totally doing the polar opposite of his characters back to back.
Either that or he wasn't listening when we made the plan.
Either or.
Well, there's a little. You missed that part of the conversation. There was a little bit of that. I told Matt, I was like, I think I tuned out when you guys started talking about teleporting inside the mayor's room because I missed that part.
Like, yep. Good plan. Yep. Okay. Got it.
The barbarian, I would have tuned out as well. I'm like, I'm out. Well, while we're
that might have been
I believe coming on, if you guys want to start off with initiative rolls.
Yeah, that's a.
We can't. We haven't started the fight yet, according to Rico.
That might be a little bit of a insight of why
that,
Jew's no longer part of the military.
It just means that Rico has to roll higher than all of us. That's what it means. If he has a plan.
So, to recap for anybody that's needs it, Aleron, aka Firebrand, aka or vice versa.
He's just Firebrand now.
He's just Firebrand now. Used to be Aleron.
He's just Firebrand.
The artist formerly known as Aleron.
There you go.
It's actually just a symbol now. Actually,
it's just a symbol.
I'm
found
like
out
Prince.
his past. We got involved with the Fae and the Fae Woods, and we ended up going back in time to prior to entering Greenwood, where we know the mayor is going to be assassinated. A plan was made. We set up, and I have begun to jump the gun by drawing my sword and looking at HK and saying, it's go time. And we stopped exactly at that point.
So Thor drew his hammer, looked at the Hulk and said, smash.
Yeah.
Good analogy. We'll go with that.
I mentioned those that missed out, half the party are now also connected with the Fade Court. That's how a lot of this came into being. There's a couple people being leveled and a few of you getting new magic tools to play with. So you are decked out for this. We'll see how it goes, although you might have thrown the plan to the wind. We'll see how it happens. So on the Zoom chat, you guys want to start posting up your numbers?
Should I roll into initiative, even though I'm not really there per se?
Yes, because if you hear combat, you're going to need to know what initiative order you go in.
Oh, sweet.
No, we wanted it to be low, so whatever Jew's plan is, he could have pulled it off.
I'm a mile
We're gonna
away,
fuck it up.
so it doesn't matter.
Hey, gentlemen, sorry about that. I had a lot of follow-up from my events this weekend that I was working on, and I totally lost track of time.
Yeah.
All right, we did a little recap. We are already live. If you just want to give us your initiative, then you can kind of catch up. You actually know what's going on, so.
Ben, your
The audio's broken.
Yep.
All right, if you just Lee want to just do your initiative,
Yep.
and we are so you know we are live.
Okay.
Hide. Which?
Initiative is in.
All right. Well, this is how it's going to happen pretty quickly here. So as you guys all remember, you have left the court of the Fae. You've gone back into Greenwood. You have found out that you have gone back a couple of weeks about in time. So you've discovered that you have an opportunity to stop the Laughing Mask in his attempt to assassinate the mayor upon learning of your arrival, so that there may not be any adventurers that establish themselves here, or whatever the case fully may be. You guys came up with an elaborate plan. Took for a while for you guys to figure out how you're going to do it, when it was going to happen, all sorts of stuff, which if you can't, you definitely want to check next video, because it was a lengthy discussion. And what DMs want players to do is take good notes, because that's where all that comes into play. But after all that, everything was going in. Kristen was walking through. Oleski confirms that that is the Laughing Mask, because his familiar was watching the real Kristen. And Drew decided all that planning was just not worth his time, and drew his sword and said, "It's go time." And with that, it would be Spoke, but you're sitting on the roof waiting for things to happen. So Drew, you have turned around, you have stood up, drew your sword from its scabbard. You have said, "It's go time." What would you like to do?
I said that to HK.
Yep.
I am going to holler out to the fake Kristen. "Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. It's really dark out here. It's late at night. You should not be alone. Do you require assistance?"
Roll me a deception as he turns to see you again. He's already looked at you when you went by.
Oh, 21. Not natural.
21. All right. Kristen says, "No, I'm going to the mayor's office, as I've done before."
You sure? You're okay? It's very late at night for a young woman to
I'm
be
sure.
by herself.
I am sure.
Okay, with that, I will resheath my sword and just stand by.
Okay,
And
Firebrand, you're up as well. What would you like to do?
I'll just hold on. Wait, well, the plan to develop now.
Okay. Looks like he saved face. He spoke well enough that the plan seems to go forward, and Kristen seems to have bought it. So she has turned and moving towards the mayor's home. So everyone will now hone their initiatives, I imagine.
Yeah.
I think my startle look is genuine.
Okay.
Art imitating life, as it were.
All right.
But at least by me doing that, that should have given Spoke and Pepper a heads up that
A heart attack as well? Okay.
and a heart attack as well. That
I don't
it's
think I
almost go
can
time.
see what's going on as of now, can I? Because I'm on the other side of the mayor's building than you. I'm just staring in the window and waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
Can you roll and see if
So-
you heard anything? Like heard any commotion, or is it too far away?
That's up
I
to
will
Benny.
give you a roll. Go ahead, Spoke. Give me a roll.
All right. Fail. I don't hear nothing.
He fell asleep on the roof.
There are a number of trees nearby, and the rustle. There's a dust enough of a breeze that he's hearing more rustling of leaves than a conversation that is
Yeah.
fired. So you see Kristen now get into the office. So now she is out of view sight. You're looking in the window, Spoke. So you will need to give me another perception check. I will give
I
you
will.
advantage because you are focused on checking out the window.
I'm not even hearing things. I'm so focused.
Apparently so.
Oh, an 18 and a 19 without the bonuses, though. Perception?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I know that's good. All right, so you see Kristen. You see Kristen go into the office. The mayor seems to be overjoyed that she has arrived. So he's basically looked like he's getting up from his desk. Was there any point that you're looking for a cue out of this moment? What are you waiting for exactly to do anything on?
Well,
Yeah, I'm just sort of waiting for when I feel good about it. I don't know anything yet. We don't really have any cues set up to like shoot her now. No.
Okay. You're kind of watching. He gets on the table, moves up. Then all of a sudden you see a
Ben.
flash.
And I think you're jumping the gun on us a little bit here.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, because once she entered the building, we were going to start moving. I mean, you've already moved her to the office without even asking us what we're doing.
Oh, okay. I said she disappeared in the room. Then I was wondering what Spoke was doing because he was looking in the window. So what are you doing then?
Right, but the office is upstairs in the back. I mean, she couldn't. I mean, our intent was to start moving for the building once she was inside and out of sight, so we could now trap her inside by coming in behind her and then teleporting to the office. So we're
All right.
once we see her enter the buildings, we're at least moving towards the door so that we can be in position to block her.
So she's going to the door. All of you are immediately getting up from the fountain.
No,
After she's inside.
So now
once,
she's inside.
once she
You gotta tell me where
enters,
she is. I'm just trying to understand where she is when you guys are moving. So
The
is she in
second-
the building or not?
the second the door closes, we head for the door.
Okay. Now
When she
you're all-
goes in, they're teleporting.
you're
To get
teleporting.
ahead of her. They are. Gillespie and HK are teleporting when she gets in the door, and then so they're going to get ahead of her, and then the rest of us are going to move in. So when Laughing Mask gets to the top of the stairs to the office, they're in there, and then if he turns around to come back out, we're going to be hitting the door then.
Sure. Okay. So Oleski and HK, you're teleporting now into the mayor's office, correct?
That's the plan.
Yes.
Okay. You teleport.
And
The
with
mayor's.
this,
What was that?
with this cloak, when we appear, there's a large puff of smoke that obscures the area that we're in. So it's partial concealment.
Okay. Now we're definitely in initiative orders. Because as you guys pop in on your initiative order, your last one would be Oleski at 6. The mayor screams. Because basically now the whole room is scared with dark. Something else. He doesn't know what the hell is going on. So Spoke, you will see smoke occupy the office. So Jew and Firebrand, you're guarding the door from the front door. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically-
So ultimately, if the plan worked perfectly, we would be in the office, they would be coming in the door, and the mask should be like on the stairwell. Ultimately, perfectly placement.
Basically, you will see the Kristen coming back out, Jew and Firebrand, at the door. You will get an opportunity because he didn't expect you guys to be at the door at this time. What do you do?
I'm going nuts and going after this dude.
Okay.
Where do you think you're going, Laughing Mask?
Oh, I'm not
All
even
right.
talking. I'm just swinging.
Roll the attack.
All right, Defender Greatsword, first attack. I might have tripped over something, getting excited.
Roll a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. So
You swing hard, right into the wood frame. Boom. Cuts right into that. Then you have one attack to kind of pull it back. What do you do? So swing again.
I should have just got him from the beginning and threw the whole plan out the door. All right, second attack. Slightly better. 16.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to take a call.
You turn around, you swing again. He's now expecting you. He quickly, a dagger flashes out of nowhere and deflects the blade. You miss twice.
Oh, Pepper should be there with us at the front door. So I don't know what her initiative was.
I'll give her some shots here to see if she's able to do anything. Oh, he does do well.
Oh man. All that talk beforehand about Matty Dice.
She fires 2 arrows. One of them hits the top of the frame. The other one does plant into his arm from there. I'm not really sure what spells that Jake has.
Fire.
Well, I assume- off the house.
Oh yeah, I'm burning everything.
He's burning it all down.
All right, you're back. What do you want to do, Jake?
Okay.
Firebrand, what do you do? He's missed by Jew. 1 arrow got by from Pepper.
Yeah, I guess everything's fire, so I guess I am gonna burn it down.
You're not the mayor now, so it's not your house.
But that is true. All right, I'm gonna
65 degrees.
cast Chill Touch on it. I'm gonna say Spectrus and miss.
Okay.
12.
All right, so you did that. He against quick dodge. He only took the 1 arrow. He will. Let's see. Village.
Wait.
Uh,
Oh wait, I think I have a bonus action. Hold on.
Okay.
I think this is a bonus action. Or is it? Oh no, it's an action. Forget it.
Okay. He rolled a 22 to hit, a 21 to hit you.
Me or Jew?
Joe Firebrand, sorry.
It's at a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you are.
You gave me a cloak that does that.
I did. 22 will be his. 21 will be his lowest strike. Did I hit you?
He at disadvantage. He got a 21.
Yep. You don't have shield's not going to help you. So then you will take
Yep.
9 points of damage, and I need a con save out of you. Please.
Oh, I'm poisoned. See you guys later.
All right, let's take 9 more poison damage.
18 points of damage.
Then he will disengage and go away from you guys and a Pepper from a couple of blocks. So he's still within sight because he's down the street. So, Spoke.
So he got through the door and he's out.
Yep, perception check, please. Spoke.
Right.
Critical?
Yeah.
Okay. You heard all sorts of commotion that you're absolutely positive that he went back out the front door where Jew, Firebrand, and Pepper were basically waiting. So you
Okay,
are
so like
through.
okay, so like the second like I see like the smoke everywhere and it's clear like the window plan isn't gonna work. I'm gonna be climbing down the building and heading for the door. Yeah.
Okay, you get pretty much an angle where you can get to the door. Give me 1 more perception check. I will give you advantage because you rolled a natural 20 previous.
17.
All right, you now see the laughing, or more or less Kristen, moving towards the other alley across from the mayor's office. What do you want to do?
I want to go ahead and stick like an arrow right in his head, assuming that he's far away from me.
Yep, he is far
Yeah.
away from. So roll a shot.
Is that a sneak attack?
No, because you're in combat. And
Okay.
you didn't hide from him.
So he knows I'm there.
Well, he knows he's been shot at already, so he's looking for arrows coming at him.
Okay. 3.
3? That's a miss. Okay. Jew and Firebrand, you're both now at the same time. You decided
So he's still in sight?
He's barely in sight. It's going to take you your movement and your other action just to catch up to him.
I have a javelin. Can I fuck a javelin at him?
You can throw a javelin at him. You can move a little bit halfway and throw a javelin.
All right, I'm going to start moving towards him, And I'm going to huck a javelin.
Roll.
I'm guessing I missed 12.
Yes, that's a miss. Firebrand?
Sneaky little bit.
Make it more specific range than within sight, and you'll need actions to get there.
60 feet away.
Oh, okay. I'll launch a fireball at him. So fuego.
You will hit housing.
A firebolt.
Oh, firebolt. I thought you said fireball.
Yeah, it's a mote of fire, so it's probably like a
No,
video
I
game.
thought you said fireball.
No, firebolt.
Firebolt, fire away.
That is 18 plus 7, 25.
You hit him. Roll damage.
Oh, no, D10, sorry. That is 14.
14?
Yep.
You blast hard into his back shoulder. It looks like it kind of definitely gives him a jerk of movement from there. HK. Yep, it's you. HK, you now pretty much have definitely heard a lot of commotion downstairs.
I want to go to the top of the stairs. I want to jump to the bottom so I don't have to use movement to move down the stairs and then go out the front door.
Okay, so you're gonna jump down, is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Roll an athletics.
It's going to be a 19 on the athletics.
You nail it.
And I will move, just based on what you described, I will have to dash to remain in sight of him, but I think I can make the dash so I close some distance.
You will get through the door, then I will need a perception check just so you can kind of pick out what you see.
I'm going to be off a bit.
Okay, so it's taking you a little bit just because you have to absorb who's shooting where, everyone's kind of coming around and picking up on things. Spoke, what you just kind of sent to me, is that what you actually rolled to hit him? Is that the number that you're giving me?
I didn't send you a number.
Well, I see you rolled 18 equals 20 on everything.
Oh, that was just to everyone, just me bitching about my dice rolls.
Oh, okay.
That was basically the conversation we had. Matt was talking about 20 on everything until you actually need to roll something, and then it's a 1.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I say really quickly to the mayor, sorry, mayor, you've been targeted by an assassin. Stay here for your safety. And then I charge down the stairs behind HK. And seeing that there's not a combat in the room, I will continue to dash forward out into the out to the outside, and then I will call out, assassin, the night garden will prune its weeds. We will have your head.
Wow. Can I get a persuasion check to calm the mayor down first, please?
There's no calming the mayor. Well, I mean, maybe I'm not waiting to see if it happened. I'm just telling him what to do.
I know you guys, so I just want to see how this may be a later effect thing.
5.
Okay. You
Scared the shit out of the mayor.
Not called.
He's not happy.
The mayor did his duty by leaving a duty.
Right. So you just yell at a challenge to the Laughing Mask.
Oh, not a challenge. I said specifically, assassin, the night garden will prune its weeds. We will have your head.
Okay. All right. See.
Onion layer 3 of the fallback plan.
Okay.
And then hopefully we can keep up.
Pepper kind of meets you guys kind of at the door. She fires two arrows. Fires one arrow. Well, she actually hits both times.
Yes.
Go Pepper.
That's my girl. We haven't had our date yet.
We haven't had our date yet.
That date can go better.
Oh, you got a
Hunter's
second
mark,
chance.
that's
You
no
know what
bitch.
not to do.
Wow. Okay. Arrow fire. Pepper fires 2 arrows, extremely common from that new enchanted bow that she's got from the Fae. It plugs him twice in the lower shoulders. He is dragging right now. But on his next turn, he basically goes around the corner and he's out of view. So we will go up to you, Spoke. You're on the top of the building.
I'm on top of the building? No, I got down the building, didn't I?
Oh, well, yeah,
Took the shot at him.
from the top.
All right. So I'm gonna click my heels together and double my speed
Okay.
and get after him.
All right. So you're gonna fly down. I need you to roll a perception check when you get down to where he last arrived. You guys just see Spoke zip right past you guys.
Oh,
13.
13. Okay, you look the corner and you don't see him at this moment. That will be your turn. All right, just before you guys else, this time Sam and Jeremy come down the road and tell Jew, Firebrand, pretty much the rest of you guys, to stop where you are and drop your weapons. And now it will be Jew's turn and Firebrand's.
where are they in position?
They
to
are
me?
just coming down the road. So you would have to get by them. Spoke got past them because he was too quick and faster on the initiative. So they're now intersecting between you and Spoke and where the Laughing Mask is. You'd have to go through them to get to the road that he went at.
So I'm gonna run towards them, yelling, "There's an assassin that just tried to kill the mayor that went down that road!"
And they
I'm
tell
gonna
you to drop your
Charge
weapons or
forward.
they'll fight. Okay, they're bracing to attack you then.
Oh, they're little hobbits. I'll just jump over them.
They're not hobbits, they're humans.
Oh, I thought Sam.
Wrong campaign.
I thought the
The
sheriff.
sheriff,
That's.
these are the guards.
Oh, that's the guards. Oh,
Yes.
crying out loud. All right, I will stop about 10 feet in front of them and hold my sword to my side, but I'm not dropping it.
Okay. They will be brandishing and pointing weapons at you. Firebrand, what would you like to do?
I look at HK's behind or next to me now, or kind of near
He's
me.
a little behind you, yes.
All right, I'm going to look at him and I'm going to yell Venetia, and I'm going to say, we have to stop him. And I cast fly at 4th level, so it affects both of us. And we can fly with a speed of 60 feet.
Wow.
So I shoot up in the air and down the street. I go up like 10 feet and 50 feet down the street.
All right. So the 2 guards will now look up and go, what the fuck? I will need you both to roll perception, but it will be at disadvantage because you guys are a little higher up in the air. And it's still very dark.
Uh, 12.
Okay.
I'm
You-
left.
You see Spoke. You will see Spoke at the edge looking around. You can tell that he doesn't see him. And you guys are kind of like, at this moment, still kind of looking around. Jew, I will give you an opportunity, kind of like, do you want to do something different? Because both guards looked up to watch Firebrand fly.
They were like, damn, that dude's cool as
They didn't say that.
fuck. They thought it.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
what they're
they thought
thinking.
I mean, I'm muted.
You're muted.
I'm probably still too far away to run down the corner and see him for myself, right?
Well, you are a barbarian, which I think has an extra 10 feet of movement. But so you go like 40. So you could use a regular action and blow by them and get to where Spoke is. because they
Okay.
lose their reaction because they're perplexed by seeing two fly, basically a wizard and an Iron Knight flying.
Yeah, if I have the ability to get to at least where Spoke is and turn the corner myself, then yeah, I'm gonna blow past him.
Okay, so you'll get to the corner. You get a perception check.
I know what he looks like.
Good. Be good. Be good. Good dice. Good dice. Be good.
I mean, I know what he looks like. I just can't see in the dark. It's a dark alley.
What'd you roll?
A
Okay.
7.
All right.
Damn it.
Okay, HK, you're in the air flying. You only see Spoke. Jew got past the guards. He's there. Oleski's back with Pepper near the front of the townhouse. You don't see Kristen. What do you want to do?
I want to fly down so I'm effectively ground level,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to shout out, Pepper, can you track him?
Okay, she's kind of far back.
Right. I'm just hoping she heard me say that.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
I'll continue to look if I have the ability to do so. Now, hopefully, my change of vantage point will help me.
No, you had your one check.
All right.
All right. Oleski, what would you like to do?
Well, thankfully the guards are a tiny bit distracted, and at least hopefully also turning to watch Jew blast by him. So I'm going to take a quick moment. I'm going to reach out Pepper. I'm going to touch her arrow and cast light on it.
Okay.
On the arrow. If you can get that into him, he'll glow like a torch.
Okay.
So go, and then hopefully she can get out of the zone and go on her own. And then I'm going to drop my very threatening boomerang right in front of the guards, making sure there's a clattering noise.
Okay.
Gentlemen, I understand your confusion. We're here because we're on the heels of an assassin who is trying to kill the mayor and try to defuse the situation with the guards.
Okay, persuasion, disadvantage, because they are really unnerved, upset, perplexed by a lot of the events that are happening very suddenly around them.
Okay, let's go. Persuasion.
This would be your time for your roll.
Yep, it is the time for my roll. 5.
5. They tell you, you don't move anywhere. We need to get this situation going on. And the other guy you know as Sam starts yelling for more of the guards to show up in this area.
Should have said it with an Aussie accent.
Pepper kind of got around the other corner, so she kind of hooked up. She's looking around, and she's like, it's too dark right now. I can't really see a lot of any of the real tracks going on right now.
Well, she does have a torch now.
Ooh.
And he's bleeding.
He is bleeding.
Blood trail.
She's just trying to do it quickly, so it's going to take a little bit more time. All right, Spoke. You're at the corner. You're now joined by a flying HK, Jew, and Pepper, pretty much within 7 feet, 10 feet around you. You do see Firebrand. He's in the sky as well.
Neat. So am I just having a hard time seeing because it's nighttime, or?
He's also, you're assuming, hid as a stealth. So he probably didn't go very far, but he took time to make sure he disappeared.
The
cool thing is there's nobody here around, so it wasn't anybody he can impersonate. So you're assuming that he's kind of like using.
That was going to be my next question. How much of a crowd is it? Because then I'd start looking for duplicates. But if it's nobody around, then yeah, I guess I'm searching for him. What's around me?
Roll
There's
me
buildings.
Roll me a survival check, because you guys are trying to do what the Schwarzenegger's team looked around. You are looking at HK called for blood, because you did jack him a bit before you left.
13.
Okay, you're not seeing the blood right now either. So Jew, you will also get a chance to check survival check for blood.
Big 8.
You're not seeing very well in the darkness either.
I'm that, and I'm still
Firebrand.
kind of frenzied. I'm not in CSI mode.
As soon as now, this round, you're now out of rage because you haven't been attacked or attacked. So your rage drops. Firebrand, what would you like to do? Your companions are on the ground looking. Aleski has occupied the 2 guards, but one of them is calling for more. And you don't see the laughing mask.
Too many spells. Well, I guess I should probably keep looking. I don't have anything fancy to find people.
Shoot the first 3 townsfolk you see and go into Cron Hunter mode.
Drop a fireball in the area and see what burns. Actually, if we don't think he went too far, what is it, kind of like an alley that we think that he's in? Is that what it is?
Can't napalm the town.
Yeah, Ben, if you could show us the map of the alley where he's in so we have an idea of our geography, that'd be helpful.
Pop up. Is it showing a share right now?
Not yet.
Give it a
It's
second.
starting
It's
to.
loading.
Yeah,
Loading.
it takes a minute.
Thinking about it. Trying.
There we go. Okay, so he went down right here, and then he's somewhere around here. You think he could be
It's still,
anywhere.
oh,
Still not there yet.
yeah, I can't see it. No.
Yep, not yet.
Why is it paused?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah.
No, he's sharing it. It's just really dark. We can't see shit.
My
Nothing.
Still not showing up, huh?
no.
Negatory.
Share the other screen.
Ah. Are you sharing it from the right screen?
Yeah, it's just saying resume share, but it's not popping. Let's see if I can pop it back in. All right, show now.
There he goes.
Yeah, now we got it.
Okay.
So this is the mayor's place right here.
Yep.
So he went down here. So he's either up here or somewhere out here. That's what you're assuming.
So he's either in the alley or the woods.
Yeah.
So he's either there or gone for good.
So let me
Would
know
like
when let me know when it's my turn, Ben.
I'm waiting for Firebrand to give me a decision what he's doing.
Okay, I'm going to cast. I'm going to say. I'm going to say Ignis and cast a Flaming Sphere and put it in the middle of that alley.
Okay.
So it's a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire.
Yep.
And any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must take a dexterity saving throw. I can protect my guys. I can sculpt the spell. And it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. So maybe that'll help
You are
illuminate.
lighting up that. Yeah, you're lighting up that area big time. So that will give you to Hephaestus. You now can see down that alley is a big ball of fire and a lot of light.
Okay.
You do not see a Christian hiding in any of the shadows there. What would you like to do?
I would like to fly again, ground level. Fast enough to make the total distance, but slow enough so that I'm actually providing him the opportunity to attack me. And fly to out of the alley and basically to the wood line,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can search out there. But basically, so in case he's still in the alley and I've missed him, that I'm on the outside, like he'd have to come towards me if he wants to escape them.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
That's going to be a 20.
Okay, you catch him near. You catch him. He's not in Kristen mode anymore. He's behind a tree. But it took all your actions and stuff to root him out. But you are now in melee with him.
Got
So
it.
you have that.
I will yell out, "Found him!"
Okay. His turn. It'll be his go. You're able to. He tries to flash his blade at you. Your shield's easy enough to block it because you picked up on him. He is going to try to disengage.
Before you can do that, because he missed me, I can use my combat superiority dice and attack with my maneuver riposte.
Oh, yes, do so.
That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's going to be a 10 to damage.
How would you like to end this?
I would. That's on my reaction, so all my bonus actions and all that don't happen. But I want to pin him to the ground. I'm using my spear. I want to peg him to his spot.
Okay. You fire. He tries to slash you. You easily block with shield quickly. With your combat reflexes, push the spear right through his abdomen, and it goes right through him into the ground. He just looks at you and snarls and goes, "Oh, how did you know?" And then he's out. We're out of combat now, so you guys now all can rush up, except for Oleski, who's now being cornered by the guards. You have a brief moment before more guards are probably likely to show up.
And I continue saying, I'm sorry, gentlemen, we didn't mean to cause a disturbance. There was just no time to warn you of this assassin's attack. We had to take action and to stop him.
Yeah. I don't understand what's going on. You guys are brandishing weapons, firing stuff all over the place. There's fires going on. You just stay right here. We're bringing more guards in.
Do we know that?
Absolutely.
Do we know
There's
that
dudes
HK got
flying.
I'm
know that
not willing
HK
to
got him?
believe he's actually dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got him
I'm
He's
keeping
got him.
the spear in him, and I'm gonna hold him.
at the edge of the woods.
All right,
So
I'll turn from where I'm at and yell to Alexei, HK's got the assassin. Bring the guards over to the wood line.
all right.
Loud enough so
a
the
couple-
guards hear it too, basically.
A couple more guards will show up. They will go to the line, and now you have this body of the Laughing Mask there. And they're like, oh, okay. Who's going to speak for the party in a persuasion?
I generally speak for the party, and I have been trying to speak for the party.
All right, Oleski, roll persuasion. This time you're going to have advantage because the rest of the team is going to support you with pretty much the line out of this assassination attempt.
Yeah.
Well, surprisingly, both rolls equal 21.
Wow. Okay. So, all right. Now they have no choice. Now they see the assassin. He's got the weapons. So they're like, with the attire and stuff. And they're like, yeah. Well, we'll let the mayor know and the sheriff. You guys, I guess you're heroes. So thank you. Wow, really appreciate it. We'll just bury the body here and take care of this. I guess. Do you guys want anything off of him? I guess because you guys killed him.
We've
Would
been
like to search
tracking
the
him for
body.
some time. We would like to maintain custody of the assailant.
Loot the corpse.
All right, you will find 150 gold pieces on him.
Jake, do you
30
need to
silver
pop one?
pieces.
Do you need to pop that one potion that we had? Firebrand.
And you will have his drow dagger.
Spoke.
Oh. Firebrand, do you need a potion for poison?
I have one that I can use.
Okay.
I have little interest in a drow dagger.
Then I will take it. I'll wrap it in
It might-
cloth so it doesn't see sunlight.
It might come in handy when you have to pose as one.
Well, HK can hold on to a lot of stuff, and I'm sure he'd let me borrow it should I need
This is
Maybe
true.
he might rent it to you.
it.
If by rent he means free of charge, yes.
I
Just
mean,
for
high
sake of-
interest.
just the sake of clarity. So the mayor is very happy now. Now that the guards kind of explained things, they've kind of talked to him. The sheriff will be explained to. You guys are treated as heroes. They'll let you guys kind of relax a bit because you had a lot of hectic part to this. They will take care of all charges. They'll pay for your stay at the inn, so you guys
Go to
can
court?
and then you guys can decide what you want to do. And they're available for you guys to talk to. Whatever.
Well, Firebrand, you won't be mayor, but you are a hero.
I'm fine with not being mayor. I'm not cut out for politics.
Wait.
I've I have things on other planes that I'm gonna have to worry about. The being
I was gonna say
mayor
you're
of
on like
Greenwood.
a council now.
I'm not really gonna have time to be mayor of Greenwood. So
I appreciate their generosity, but we've got several days of travel ahead of us. We should move it right away, and we can camp and rest.
well, some of us were stabbed with poison daggers and might want
Yeah,
to
I think we
take
could
a little rest.
Yeah, I think we could take a long rest here and then
Leave in the morning.
So
it is
we're
night.
all healed.
It's
Yeah.
nighttime right now.
We should see about getting some kind of vehicle. We could actually make better time that way.
I doubt we could. We're gonna have to cross right through the woods to get to
Along
that cave.
Along a trail, though.
I mean, we got a flying HK. Can't we all just on a ride?
I mean, I'm qualified to. I can drive a wagon. I'm just saying we can make great time in a wagon.
Does the town have a wagon the heroes can borrow?
But I will certainly
Yes.
lend Apollo's touch to heal your wounds, Firebrand. Stand still just a moment, and I will ask for his miracle.
So we could do that. The town lends us a horse and wagon. HK can lead it. Alexi, you can heal Firebrand, and we can basically
Yeah,
rest
so-
in the back of it on the route.
The cure wound spell will heal 20 hit points. So
I'm back up all the way to despair.
All right, they provide you with a horse and cart, wagon.
Yep.
You guys are leaving now, then?
If we can long rest in the cart,
I
Or
don't
short rest
believe-
at least.
I believe you can at least get a short rest in the cart, but at some
Right.
point we would have to stop in order for you to get a long rest.
well, I suspect we'll have to stop and rest at least halfway to our destination. Am I correct in thinking we've got a couple of days
Yeah, that's
to
what it
get
was.
to that cave we were at before?
Yeah, it's a few days to get to that hole.
So
Right.
I say
Oh,
say
yeah.
we ride as far as I can go, which is at least another 4 hours. So we've got some time, so we can get some distance on it, make up some time, and then when we get to the point where I will need at least 4 hours, we can stop then.
All right, so you guys will push out. Say your thing. They said you're always welcome in Greenwood, but you grab your cart.
Some food, some provisions, and we go.
Sure. Yeah.
With the promise that we'll return and enjoy their town a little better once we have the opportunity to rest.
Who were those masked men?
All right.
Hell of a night in Greenwood.
That was a night.
Do we want to notify the mayor of shenanigans at Fangsport and just have his guards kind of be wary of anybody else that might travel from the north? We need to get into that type of detail with the, or no?
I think the more details we give out right now, the longer it's going to take to explain our knowledge of them.
All right. You will get McDonald's horse and cart, and the horse's name he tells you is Dell. That's what they scrapped up for you guys.
Just so I can get an idea, how decent a horse is this?
Oh, he's healthy.
All right. All right, so I'll drive the cart.
Okay.
We'll get going.
Park on the way. You guys will be able to get a short rest. So if anyone was wounded, you can use dice to get some health hit points back. Those that need spell ability that have it to get off them on short rest may also get that as well. And you have defeated the Laughing Mask.
Yes.
Yay.
And there was much rejoicing.
That was a great team effort. It is very important that we keep that particular set of tactics in mind. If we can box in an enemy, cordon off an area, anything we can do to mark them so that they leave a trail that can be traced will be to our benefit.
I agree. It's a great plan.
And making HK fly is fun as well.
Anytime we can make HK do something ridiculous. Is great.
I was not expecting a flying HK.
That's the second time I've done it. I did it with the drow.
Keep it in mind because we have at least one ahead of us in our sights.
It's the magic fireball special.
In theory, it's the same drow.
Well,
The fastball.
we can expect there be at least a few more there when we try to stop the ritual.
Yeah. Ideally, we get there before he's just hanging out with it all done.
When we approach, we'll definitely have to make sure our stealthier members are approaching that hold first.
Oh, that's me.
It's only
And
you.
this time,
You and
please
Pepper.
let
Yeah,
us
remember
know
how
if
well it
you-
worked the first time?
I will not jump the gun this time. Hey, I saved it though. It almost worked. Until we all missed
we
our
got
shots.
the job done.
All right.
Oh man. Makes me
Not
wonder
every
how our adventures with in the past.
Just
have-
remember, not every pie is pretty, but every cake is sweet.
Oh man. We're writing HK's Art of War every session. Okay, so what's the plan for this go around? And I'm paying attention this time. We're expecting to come upon the ritual before it's finished, so we know there's going to be at least the one drow that we encountered before. There could be an X amount
I think we
more.
planned under the assumption that the ritual is not necessarily taking place, but the participants will be gathering. So we can expect there to be at least one priestess or priest of some kind, one arcane magic user of some kind. I suspect a ritual of this complexity and this power is going to require both divine and arcane magics. And certainly any number of guards. The more powerful and important the ritual casters are, the more guards they'll have. So Firebrand's fireball, I think, will be ultimately absolutely necessary.
From a tactical standpoint, if they are entirely blocking the way, your fireball will certainly soften them. Zhu and myself can move through in a as the spearhead, with our goal being to break the line, smash them, draw any attacks as we continue to move. That should give attacks. That should give the opportunity for Pepper and for Spoke to come up and take the ones that are turning to fight to chase, give us chase, allowing then Firebrand and Oleski to follow Pepper and Spoke in.
We should write Art of War, man. It's good.
I'm okay with that. Just if you recall, the last confrontation with the solo drow didn't go so well for me. So any alternate tactics?
The idea is motion and constant motion. If
Still
we
waiting for
move
your food, I
through,
know.
we don't get bottlenecked at the front. You and I have to be willing to take harm as we move through. That will provide the opportunity for Pepper and Spoke to attack freely, and for Firebrand and Oleski to take care of our rear. So we strike and move. We don't strike and fight until they're down. Though if we can put them down, excellent. The goal is we move through and we keep moving until you and I reach the spellcasters, the leaders of this. They will fall to our swords faster than they will fall to magics. Whereas the guards will fall to magics faster than they will fall to our swords, simply by numbers.
I'll give it everything I've got until they all fall or I fall.
HK, I would also offer consideration for this if it changes your idea of the tactics. Again, my new cloak provides us the opportunity for me to move somebody to a location where they would be most effective.
I would agree. I think if we get bottlenecked, because we have to allow for the fact that things can fail, that's where you'll need to move up and move us forward anyway. But barring that, moving together, especially dealing with drow, is our best bet. I think we should use your cloak as a means to change the field if we're stuck, or best used as an emergency means of retreat should that become necessary.
Sounds like a solid plan. Now if we just execute it flawlessly. Dice gods, wherever you are. Need to make a sacrifice to the dice gods.
Certainly.
I'm sure we're gonna go charging in there. My first roll will be another 1, and I trip over my feet and fall face first.
Try to backstab somebody. 1.
I fall down. HK steps on me because I fall in front of him. No, this is not working.
With any luck, I'm better on my feet than that.
Same, but we shall see. Ben, you wanna
Just
you wanna pause for 5 minutes so you can gather whatever notes you need, and we can break up the video side of things.
Yep, let's do that. I'll get a refreshment. I'll set up situated. So let's get back together at 8:10. I'll give everyone 10 minutes to kind of get things situated. Yes.
You got it.
Try to be here, and then we're ready for a lot of stuff. So there'll be a lot of chaos and stuff. So let's try to make sure we're back here on time.
We'll
Be
do.
right back, chat.